Hi everyone, Chang here from Southeast Asia with yet another midweek review video for you. Now that we have entered the international break, I am recording this video on a Wednesday morning. Today is October the 9th, 2024. I'm recording this at 7:30 a.m. Southeast Asian time, which is roughly half past midnight British time. And as I say this, Spurs are currently sitting in ninth after game week 7 of the English Premier League. We have collected 10 points from 7 games with a goal difference of 6. And if you were to compare that with last season under Big Ange's first full season with Spurs, currently we are 1 point behind, or rather we are 1 point off our current point standing from last season. Last season, at this same stage after game week 7, we have 11 points and a +2 goal difference. This year, however, we are 1 point behind last season, which isn't too bad considering that we have a +6 goal difference compared to last season's +2 goal difference. Although I must caveat this by saying that last season, after 7 game weeks, we were unbeaten in the English Premier League, and that included draws against Arsenal away, as well as wins over Manchester United and Liverpool at home. This season, however, despite us only losing 3 times in the English Premier League, 3 of these defeats came against Brighton and Hove Albion, Newcastle United, and Arsenal in the North London Derby. We also won 3 times. We had victories against Brentford. We won against Manchester United at home, as well as against Everton at home too. And in the League Cup this year, or rather this season, we managed to overcome Coventry City in the 3rd round of the Carabao League Cup, compared to last season where we lost on penalties to Fulham at Craven Cottage. And this season we have the addition of playing 2 Europa League games, in which we were able to overcome Karabakh at home by 3-0 despite playing with 10 men for the majority of the game after Radu Dragushin was sent off. And we also defeated Ferencváros in Budapest, Hungary by 2-1. And overall, I'd say that this season shows massive improvement in terms of our Carabao League Cup progression, as well as the back-to-back victories in the Europa League matches. However, the mini international break that we are currently undergoing now was a bit overshadowed by the manner of the defeat to Brighton and Hove Albion at the Amex Stadium just 3 days ago on a Sunday night, where Spurs were leading by 2-0 at halftime. Could have been a lot more, but unfortunately, Brighton and Hove Albion came back strong, and we conceded 3 goals in the space of 20 opening minutes after restart, and the result stayed the same. And what certain quarters or certain parts of our fan base were worrying about is how Big Ange responded in his post-match interview with regards to his late substitutions, or rather his late actions that contributed to Spurs not picking up a point at the Amex Stadium. I understand and I fully get where some of the fan base is concerned with regards to how Big Ange is still rather bullish and stubborn with regards to making substitutions or even changing things around, tweaking the tactics, getting players to fall back and turtle up or play a rather defensive game in terms of consolidating or holding on to the lead. But against Brighton and Hove Albion, unfortunately, the substitutions came way too late. That was even after Brighton and Hove Albion scored 3. And by the time the subs came on, it was too little too late for us to do anything about it. So my hope, or rather I am praying hard that Big Ange learns from these mistakes, learns from his shortcomings, the inability to tinker and tweak the team or even the formation whenever necessary when holding on to a lead, especially when you're away on your travels, because our away form isn't that good in the league ever since it's over, truth be told. So yeah, it's not all doom and gloom to be said, but it's not all that cheery either. It could have been a lot better had we be in 6th right now rather than Brighton and Hove Albion. But here's to Big Ange learning from those mistakes away at Brighton. And here's to our upcoming fixtures after the mini international break is over, which includes playing at home to Manchester City in the 4th round of the Carabao League Cup, as well as playing West Ham United in their cup final. And with that, I would like to say, come on you Spurs, and keep the faith.